Hello everyone, hi guys, and you guys going too? I'm doing good too. So welcome back to my video session today. So today, right in front of you, you can see it looks different today, doesn't it? On the actual screen. So basically, what I've been working on is to get good performance out of games like Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. Alright, I'm always playing that. That's a different story because that game is quite fast and it's good to see how it's performing. Yeah, I'm not actually showing you the game. I'm showing you the speed of fighting games could be like on on the Nintendo Wii U. Yeah. Now, as I previously was explaining, I don't know if you've seen my video previously. Now, everything is based on your router you own. Yeah. Sorry to repeat this. I have to keep on repeating this every time because it's important to repeat this again and again because it's your router. It could be non-HD, it could be a HD one, yeah? So if you own a non-HD router, that's where you're going to have a lot of problems from, okay? This doesn't apply to the people who own HD routers. If you got the similar issues like this, then follow these instructions anyway. So still take part in it. It might help the people who own HD routers as well. Okay? You could try these methods anyway. First of all, you need to know the router you own, what resolution it's on. Yeah? Because if you don't even know that, then you're not gonna able to progress further, are you? Right. I own a Fiber 35 that I always explain. A Fiber 35 is a 854 times 480 resolution. That's what it is, okay? That's what that uh, resolution actually is. Now, if originally, if you look at properly what that resolution looks like, before we go into that, we've got to make two things clear here. Now we know the resolution of the router. The secondly, you know your moonlight config file, where it says video streaming configuration. The width there needs to be 854. The height needs to be 480. Okay? And 60 FPS. You could put 60 there. That's a different story. That's the first thing you need to understand. And the other thing is that there's one section about bitrate. Okay? Now the bitrate, you could start off with 1500, as it says on the Moonlight page configuration. The Moonlight doesn't give you much help really. It's just mentioning about network connection and stable bitrate resolution. It just tells you that. It doesn't tell you more than that. It's not saying anything about your router, is it really? Because your router is really important. That your router needs to be, you need to understand the resolution of it and the latency of it as well. So all that kind of stuff comes from your router. And you also need to know if your router is good for PC streaming. Because majority of routers are just good enough for downloading and uploading files, stuff like that. That's what they're really made for, because they're not made for PC streaming. Don't think that every router is good. No, it's not. So you have to understand all this kind of stuff, yeah? So there's two things there. The router and the moonlight config file. That's two things, yeah? Now, what does actually 854 times 480 actually look like on screen? It won't look like that. No. So recommended resolution, ignore that way. We need around about 1280, 720. That's what Wiiu accepts here. This is what it looks like. Show you. This is what this resolution looks like. It's got borders at the top and borders at the bottom. And right there is like a strip. Yeah? And even if you go to the sunshine page, it looks like that. See that? You can see clearly in the video. There's a border at the top and the bottom. The border size on the top and bottom is the same size. Okay? So the black border you can see on top, that's the same size at the bottom. So, and there's like a silver strip in the middle. This is the resolution that my router is. Originally, that's what it is. Yeah? Now the router, the moonlight config file is on 854 times 480. Yeah? And when you set the desktop resolution on 1280 times 720, it gives you the original resolution of 854 times 480. I don't worry about that. You see, because when you move the mouse cursor, it causes problems. I'm going to talk about that as well, the mouse cursor. Why did that streaming just stop right now? Why did that error just pop up for no reason? Yeah? Let me just scroll over a bit. So anyway, what was saying, the router, the config file, we know what the resolution is. Now that screen you was looking at, because the recommended screen for the Wiiu is 1280 times 720, and then it will give you the original resolution screen size on your TV and your gamepad. Yeah, whatever's on the television, that's what's going to be displayed on your gamepad. Okay. So this is the resolution of so even Steam looks like that. Do you see that? It's like a strip in the middle. Okay? Now the other thing I want to point out to you, now thirdly, the screen you on the desktop, right? Look. On the desktop, it's showing display resolution is 1280 times 720. That resolution is wrong. Okay, it's displaying it right. Yeah, it's right on the screen. Well, on the resolution I've set it on for my router to the config file. Yeah, that's fine. But you can't keep this resolution if my router is 854 times 480. So what you have to do here, you have to change this as well. Now, the only one I got on there, because my moonlight config file is now 854 times 480, but there isn't one like that, isn't there? So what I have to do, I have to select 800 times 600. So it matches my router settings, yeah, router resolution. Actually, we should say. See that? And it moves faster. See that? It's moving quicker. Because when I did 720, it's moving slow. Look, it's quicker now. There you go. And the icons will go like that. You need to set it. Everything needs to be set it on the correct settings. Now let's get this correct. Fiber 35, 854 times 480 resolution. Okay, that's my routers setting. And the moonlight config file, video streaming configuration should be also be 854 times 480 and 60 fps, bitrate 1500. That all that configuration. The next part is this desktop screen. This needs to be on 800 times 600. A lot of people don't understand these kind of things because they don't know anything about computers. Now, people who understand about these kind of stuff because they played PC games before, they will know about this. But people who don't know much about PC gaming settings, they're gonna struggle how to do all this. Well, you won't struggle if you listen to me. So just copy me whatever I'm doing. Now, the next part. So everything is based on 800, isn't it? 854 times 480, 800 times 600, yeah? Now everything is correct, yeah? Now it's about the games you're playing. Every single game you play, you need to set them on 800 times 600 and any other settings you could do. But the settings you could do on these games, you could do medium and high settings. That's not a problem. Now, oi. There you go. Now, I was talking about Delta Forest Round, yeah? This is the game I was talking about. This game is a good game to test because it's a 3D party game and it's pretty fast when they fight. I think it's pretty fast fighting when they actually punch. They use punch and kicks and all that. It's really good. Now, if you look at this game, let's take a look at this bit of this game, yeah? Config, file. Press play there. I'm going to write this as a description. Now, if you look at this game, I've done screen settings full screen. Resolution is 1024 times 768. But you're wondering, why did I turn this to 800 times 600? Look. It's a bit silly, this game. Because the lowest resolution, this game is set is 1024 times 768. So leave it at that, yeah? And turn all the shadows off and all that, yeah? Let's try like that first. Okay, there you go. Now, let's test it. Let's check it out. Okay, works good. Everything needs to be done the same setting as your router, okay? You need to do that. I'll just wait some time. So you remember I did all this cost, remember? Just like that, yeah? Oh, look at that. I love the selective background. I just easy to play on it. You know, this behind. But sometimes when you punching, they'll stop screaming. Looks good. When you pause, you do a lot of different moves. Oh, yeah, it looks all amazing. Look. Oh, that's the serious music. He went to go see. Are you okay? Looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Keep on spinning around. Look. Yeah, what you're talking about? Oh, here's them. Yeah, it looks alright. That should do it. Is that not white? Oh, who's that? Okay, we try out. Fine, it's fine. Go to the different background on you guys. Get the there are the trees, yeah? Let's cut this. Come on. Let's do some bench kind of here. Pretty nice. Wait, how do we do it? Oh. No, che video guys. Whoa! That's bad, man. The whole mess with this guy, anyway. That's not moving that way. Weird. Okay. Another character here. Oh, boy. These curry baskets. Let's go to the city one. Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Good God, Margaret. Yeah. Okay, looks absolutely excellent. See, check it out. No errors now. See that? That's the way to do things. There you go. Not bad at all. Okay, in my next follow video, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be showing you data from a round. These will be uh, all paid costumes in there. They're all paid ones. Okay, so watch out for that. You will know which ones are like paid ones because a lot of people can't afford them. I've got every single one of them. I've got them in a special hard drive. So yeah, I'll show you that in my next video. So I'm going to show you all the paid costumes and play all these characters. So these videos are going to be pretty long. So I'll explain that in my next upcoming video. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.